Hey, my sweets. So today we are going to be doing this page in your packet. So you're going to find day Wednesday. And Miss Ott told you about baby Moses, right, in the basket. So I hope you colored your baby Moses in your basket and cut them out so nicely. And remember that dotted line didn't mean to cut there. That was for folding. The next page, my sweets, is the page that we're going to do. We're going to do the front and back. So it's 20A. You should see the doggies on it. Usually when we have work like this, we would take the test today and then do this page, but you did the test yesterday with your grown-ups. You guys did great. I'm very, very proud of you. All right, my sweets. You are going to need your packet, page 20A, crayons, and a pencil. Packet, crayons, and pencil. Let me scooch you closer. And let me scooch this down. And the very first thing we always do is write our name at the top and then stop. We stop because we wait for the next direction. So use your pencil, write your name at the top. Awesome. Park your pencil when you're done. And we are going to read the directions one time all the way through just to hear and listen and understand what the problem is telling us to do. And then we're going to make a plan, and we're going to solve it, and then we're going to make sure and check that we did it right. So here we go. Let's understand what it's saying. So your hands, if you have trouble keeping them still, you can fold them or put them on your head. It says Tyrone has a brown dog and a yellow dog. He has 2 dog beds for the 2 dogs. One bed is blue and the other is orange. Color the dogs and beds to show the 2 different ways the dogs can sleep in the beds. Whoa, is your brain going exploding? That was a lot of information. Can you remember it all? I can't. So what we're going to do is read each part at a time and do what that part says. That's going to be our plan to solve this problem, because otherwise it's going to be way too much information and we're not going to get it all right because our brains won't be able to remember it all. So we're just going to take it chunk by chunk, piece by piece. So it says, let's start at the beginning. Tyrone has a brown dog and a yellow dog. What do you think we need to do? He's a brown dog and a yellow dog. Yeah, we need to take out our colors, brown and yellow. So take out your colors, brown and yellow. You can park them. It says he has a brown dog and a yellow dog. So we took out our colors. Now what should we do? Yeah, we need to color the doggies. So my loves, I want you to take your brown first because it says brown and then yellow. So take your brown and we're going to color. Do you see the number 1 right here? We're going to color this first doggie brown. All right, so this doggie is brown. When you're done with your brown, take your yellow. In box number 1, this top box, you're going to color the second doggie yellow. Okay. Park your yellow when you're done. Scooch you a little bit closer. There we go. That's better. Now in box number 2, we're going to do the same thing because this is showing the other way the doggies could sleep in the bed. So here's option number 1, option number 2, but his doggies stay the same colors, right? He has 2 dogs, one is brown, one is yellow. So we need to do the same thing. We're going to color this one brown and this one yellow. So grab your brown, my sweets. Color this first doggie brown again. And then when you're done, you take your yellow and you color the second doggy yellow. Make sure you take your time, you fill in the white spaces. Whew, this was only just one little part of the story. Okay, we have the doggies colored. When you're done, put your brown and your yellow away. You're not going to need them. All right, I'm going to give you a little bit more time to finish. And then we'll go on. So we did the first part. Tyrone has a brown dog and a yellow dog. Say check. Yeah, we did that. Okay, check. We did that part. Then it says he has 2 dog beds for the dogs. Okay, we see that. 1, 2. All right, check. We did that. We see that. Then it says 1 bed is blue and the other is orange. So what do we need to do if 1 bed is blue and the other is orange? Yeah, we need to take out those colors. So take them out, park them on the table. You're not going to start coloring yet because we don't know what to do. We didn't read the next directions, okay? So blue and orange, take those out quietly. When you're done, park them on the table. Nothing in your hands. All right, it says 1 bed is blue and the other is orange. Say, we got it, Mrs. Barch. Awesome. Then it says, color the dogs, we did that, and the beds to show the 2 different ways the dogs could sleep in the beds. So here is way number 1. Here's way number 2. Now you tell me. If you were here, I would call on you. What color bed do you think this brown doggy likes to sleep in? Yeah, maybe the brown doggy likes blue. So I want you to take your blue and I want you to color this bed by the brown doggy blue because maybe the brown doggy always sleeps in the blue bed. All right. When you're done, park your blue. Well, in option or way number 1, if the brown doggy sleeps in the blue bed, the yellow doggy would sleep in the what bed? Yep, the orange bed. The yellow doggy can't sleep in blue too because the brown doggy's in there. So the yellow doggy must be in orange. So we'll color this bed here by the yellow doggy orange. Okay. Make sure you fill in all the white spaces. Nothing's left uncolored. Park your orange. Okay, so maybe that's one way the doggies sleep in the beds, right? So maybe brown sleeps in the blue bed and maybe yellow doggy sleeps in the orange bed. But maybe that's actually not the beds they sleep in. So what color might the brown doggy sleep in if he doesn't sleep in blue? Yeah, maybe he sleeps in the orange bed. So take your orange. We're going to color this bed here by the brown doggy orange. Maybe he sleeps in the orange bed. So take your orange. You're going to color this bed orange. We're showing the 2 possibilities, the 2 ways that the dogs sleep in the beds. Solving the problem by showing the 2 ways. We're not there, right? So we don't know who sleeps in what bed. So we just show all the different ways. Okay. When you're done, you're going to park it. Great. All right, so if the brown doggy sleeps in the orange bed, that means the yellow doggy would sleep in the blue bed. So take your blue, color the bed by the yellow doggy. Don't get your blue into your yellow, otherwise your yellow doggy will turn green. That's not right. Have you ever seen a green doggy? I have not, so we don't want green doggies. All right. You know, these beds, lots of nooks and crannies to color. So take your time, don't just scribble scrabble. All right. So those are the two ways the doggies could sleep in the beds. We don't really know which way they do sleep, but we showed the two different ways that they could sleep in the beds, right? All right, my sweets, I want you to put your blue and your orange away. And I want you to turn the page over in your packet because we're going to do side B. So we did side A. Now let's do side B. I know your doggies like show through to the other side. The copier does that. It makes the ink so dark that the doggies show through. All right, you don't need to write your name on this one because you have it on the other side, okay? All right, it says you should be on this page. Here we go. It says Lisa has a black dog and a red dog. Me too. I have a black dog, Romeo, and my red dog is Juliet. We could change that to say Mrs. Bart, right? No, we'll keep it with Lisa. Lisa has a black dog and a red dog. She has 2 leashes for the dogs. So do I. One leash is purple and the other is green. Color the dogs and the leashes to show the 2 different ways she can put the leashes on the dogs. We're not there, so we don't know what leash goes with what dog. Mr. Barch and I, when we walk the dogs, Juliet always gets the pink leash. Romeo always gets the black leash. We don't know which way Lisa puts the leashes on the dogs, so we have to show the 2 ways, right? Do you remember the 2 colors her dogs were? It says Lisa has a black dog and a red dog. So what colors do we need to take out? You got it, black and red. Take out your black and your red and park them on the table. Black and red. Take out your black and your red and park them on the table. Okay. What color should we do first? Well, it says Lisa has a black dog, so let's just do black first since black was the first color in the direction. So this dog here in box number 1, we're going to color that doggy black. So color this doggy black. You're going to have to be careful and stay in the lines because you don't want to color this leash black because remember there's 2 different colors for the leashes. So I'm going to hold it right here while I color, and you're going to see me color around the leash. Do you see? I left the collar around its neck. So you are going to be careful and color around the leash because we have to put color on the leash. So don't color it black. You see, I left it going through the legs. Okay, I'm going to finish coloring my doggy. I don't want you to put black on the leash, so we have to color that, okay? All right, let's go. There we go. These look like my doggies. That's what my doggies look like. Floppy ears. Tails like this. And I just gave them haircuts. They don't shed their hair. Their hair keeps growing just like your hair and my hair. So I have to cut it. So I cut their hair. Now they look short like this. All right, so she has a black dog. And she has a red one. So when you're done with your black, take your red. Doggy number 2 and box number 1 is going to be red. Don't color the leash with the red or the collar. And color around it by the legs. Be careful. Okay. Awesome. I know this takes a while. That's okay. It gives us practice on our writing and our coloring, our fine motor skills. We need practice with that. All right. So we colored those doggies, but their leashes switch, right? So we don't know. So we're going to color the doggies down here again. If your hand's a little tired, I just shake it out. Mine's feeling a little tired. We need to color this doggy black again. So be careful. Leave the leashes white, black, and red. So you can do one black doggy, one red doggy. My neck gets so stiff from sitting just like this. If you ever see me like stretch it out, that's why. Okay. Sitting here and looking back and forth from the computer, just this little motion and holding my arm like this to color or write gets stiff. Either that or I'm just really old. Could be that too. Right, boys and girls? No. This Barch isn't old. Maybe I am. Right. You are taking your time and doing neat work. If you're done already before me, you might be coloring a little too fast. But also your pictures are smaller than mine, so you don't have as much space to color. So then you just have to be patient for me. And that's okay. Would you be so kind to be patient for me? Yes, because you're all very sweet children. Okay. When you're done with your black, you can park that one and take out your red to do the red doggy. All right, I'm almost done. When you're done, you can put your black and your red away because we did the doggies. Okay. Black and red get put away. And it says she has 2 leashes for the dogs. One leash is purple, one leash is green. So you need to take out what 2 colors? Yeah, purple and green. Take out your purple. Take out your green. That's not green. Here we go. Purple and green. Let me hold them in front of the white so you can see them. All right, put your green down, keep your purple in your hand. Maybe the black dog likes the purple leash. So in option number 1 up here, the black dog's gonna have the purple leash. So with your purple, I want you to color this leash purple. Maybe the black doggy uses purple. So if the black doggy uses the purple leash, what color leash does the red doggy use? Yeah, green. So take your green, you're gonna color the red doggy's leash green. You use a leash when you walk your dog so it doesn't run away from you. My dogs would do that if they saw a squirrel, they'd be gone. Park your green. So that's one way. We could color the leashes with the doggies. Maybe the black dog uses purple, maybe the red dog uses green. But maybe that's not the colors that they use. We don't know, we're not there. So maybe the black dog doesn't use purple, maybe he uses green. So take your green. For the black doggy, you're going to color his collar and leash green. And if he uses the green leash, what color leash does the red doggy use? Purple. Take your purple. Color the red doggy's leash purple. And then with your purple, you can cross off this box down here. We're not going to write how we solve the problem. We don't need to write that. Right? We read the instructions, the directions, and we took it step by step, and we colored the pictures to show the two different ways the doggies could use the leashes, right, to solve the problem. So we don't need to write about it. My loves, what I would like you to do is put your green and your purple away, and then have your grown-up take a picture of side A and side B and put them in the blue math folder. You did great. I will see you later. I love you. Thanks for doing such a good job.